All right. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Oh man. Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot, INC. This is going to be your reading for February the 6th, 2024. I hope everybody is well. Please remember all of my readings are for educational and for entertainment. Always listen to your own intuition, your own gut feeling, right? Your own insight, clarity, and wisdom. If you need any additional help, excuse me, any additional help, always reach out to your medical providers, okay? All right, let's see. I had a title for y'all earlier today, but I forgot it. I usually try and write it down and see what the download or the message is going to be for today. Um, but it always will come back to me. I need to start back doing that. All right, let's see. Now, I do want to say I seen something on YouTube where up in New York, it was like allegedly 70 government officials that was over the housing um choice program for assistance with housing, right? They have been allegedly arrested or charged with criminal activity. It could be allegedly anything, but I think it was like either taking money or putting people in housing without them paying rent or something like that. But regardless of that, what I'm talking about is that's what was coming up and out in the reading the other day. I believe it was around January the 26th, 27th. When I was talking, we kept getting the justice card to come out, right? And I kept talking about people having to move. The justice card kept coming out like 2 or 3 days in a row, you know, because the justice card can also talk about legal binding contracts. It can talk about the government. It can talk about housing. It can talk about contracts when it comes to mortgages, lease, apartments, homes. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I do remember that it was around January the 26th, 7th in that reading. Mm. Now, of course, a lot of things are going on in the world, so that's not the only thing that that reading probably was pertaining to, but that's my epiphany that's coming from that. What did we have to come out? Scorpio and K2. So Scorpio and Virgo. Some of you may be a Virgo Scorpio. You may have one of those zodiac signs, that you're dealing with. Nothing's in Scorpio that I know of. Everything right now is in Capricorn, Vedic Sidereal, um, what I do in practice on my channel, not Western astrology or astronomy. But nothing's in Scorpio. K2, which is the South Node, that's in Libra, okay, and up until May 29th, 2025. So we got 6th and 8th house. So the first thing I'm coming off of that, some of you may be ending a job, okay, switching jobs, losing a job, um, losing a job, switching a job, looking for a job, okay. Mm. Some of your income may be drastically declining or changing because, eighth house of Scorpio is an ending house, right? Also Pisces, 12th house. So a huge transformation in your money, in your job. Some of you, this can also be a relationship. Some of you may be calling it quits or maybe some of you, somebody maybe have stopped talking to you. Okay. And it could be like right now up in the air. Do you still want to work on this relationship? Does this person still want to put the work into this relationship? Or is it just over? Mm. Whoever this is regarding a relationship, it hasn't been stable anyway. It hasn't. So this also could be a friendship. This can be, still pertaining to a job, the lack of hours that they've been giving you, no pay raises, you know what I mean? You're just getting tired of the job. You're ready to, you know, um, you're thinking more about your health dealing with this particular job. So it can be very hazardous or very dangerous. Um, it could be some things that at that particular job that you work at, the type of customers that are coming in. Are you working very late hours, right? So you can be regarding your safety when it comes to this particular job position. So it can be a lot of different things. Some of you are also thinking about a huge transformation in your health. So you may be cutting out or trying to quit some vices, such as cutting down or quitting drinking, smoking, vaping, prescription medicine, street medicine. Okay. Whatever it is for you, you probably may be thinking right now about switching up when it comes to your health. So changing your diet, incorporating exercise, walking, running, brisk walking, whatever the case may be. Some of you may be getting ready or seriously thinking about switching up your exercise and your health, gaining more personal power. What else do I see? Um, some of you also may be thinking about switching from maybe nights to days or days to nights, and probably also incorporating a second or third job. What else? If this is pertaining to a relationship for some of you, it can be that a secret is about to be revealed. hmm So it's going to be like, do I still want to do this? Um, after you learn of this secret, or somebody may learn a secret about you. But it can be also a lot of gossip. So some of you may be cutting off a friendship. Um, Still also can be a relationship, a family member, due to some gossip that may come back to you or something that is circling around. And you're over it, right? Now, whoever this person is that you're dating is also some type of mystery that still needs to be revealed. Maybe we'll get the answer tonight, but who knows? Uh, but I know a lot of you are also waiting. You're kind of so over all of these delays, right? Now, with South Node coming out and it being in sixth house of Virgo, some of you may not have been had some delays, but maybe you will begin to have even more delays. Okay. But the eighth house is here. So hopefully that the delays that you have been having lately will begin to decline, right? Some of you also may be thinking about or reconsidering getting a pet, maybe a large pet. Mm. But you just don't know how it will transform your life, because that means you have to buy dog food, or you're gonna give your dog real food. That means you have to give that dog a lot of attention, or some type of large pet. Okay. You're gonna have to walk that particular pet, whatever the case may be. For some of you, it may be a larger version of a cat. um but yeah, let's go ahead and get some information here. But I do see a lot of you having a lot of anxiety and still having a lot of trouble due to all of these different shifts, all of these different delays that you have been experiencing. with your money going up and down, probably looking for a job or wanting to switch over to another job, right? Um, but I really feel, you know, most of this is about your finances. Now, with the South Node here, it is telling you that now is not the time to make a major change. For some of you, it's going to be different for everybody. But you're kind of like in the window, like, okay, I know maybe it's not the right time to switch over to or to do something else, but you're like, how much longer do I have to wait? Okay, that can be for some of you. But right now, I feel that you may be using or need to use some other people resources. So that can be, unfortunately, borrowing money. Okay, that can be using somebody else's vehicle, car, a form of transportation. That can be using like public transportation. um, this also could be some of you needing to move in with somebody to help, build up your own resources until you can make or finish this transformation. But I do see a major change. Okay, I do see a major change coming. It's going to be different for everybody, but you will begin to feel the stress and the anxiety of it. Okay, so that can be a sudden major change, can be coming together as a relationship. Some people can be all of a sudden getting married, all of a sudden breaking up, getting a divorce or separation. It could be somebody moving in all of a sudden, somebody moving out. Um, this can be the next transformational stage if you're dating somebody and now they want to take it more serious. But somebody could have some anxiety about making this major change, especially if they want to come together to start a relationship. And they'll go Pisces. Well, like I said in the beginning, right? 8th and 12th, what did I say? Is major ending points. So either you're about to come out of something that you have been going through a huge, long transformational stage with your money, job, career, or a relationship, or just the way that things have been going in your life, or you're about to start it. Is either or. Okay. Either or, unfortunately. But you must listen and trust your psychic knowledge, though. Listen to your intuition. But I do see some losses here. Okay. I do see some losses. I do see a major change. Um, some of you, if you had some enemies or using your intuition that you had some enemies, they're about to be revealed. So that can be from friends you're already hanging around, family members who don't really like you, that you're still trying to connect with. Um, it could be co-workers, it can be clients, it can be, your own boss, right? It could be people in your community. It can be your own landlord. Mm. I'm also hearing the church. Don't act, don't act like churches are all not holier than thou, okay? Because some of them can be ratchet and ghetto, and all over the world. But I'm hearing also with church. So, mm. All right, let's get your cards here. But that was your first channel message. I do see some losses. Okay, so it can be financial. It can be some of you, having to pay a huge denomination of money out for something. It could be a car, it could be a house, it can be financial or food assistance, medical assistance, but I do see a loss here. And, anytime we begin to gain more anxiety and stress due to a major change that I feel through your own intuition, you already felt it coming. But maybe you didn't put any extra effort or work into trying to hold it back or to completely fix it or solve that issue or that problem at the time. And you know, it just didn't get fixed in time. So now, 8th and 12th house is here. But like I was saying, don't let anxiety and stress and this sense of trouble that either you're in right now, you're about to end, or you're about to begin it. Don't turn to a lot of different vices, which means start to overeat, not eat enough. You start heavily drinking, heavily smoking, you know, retail shopping, therapy. It's all different type of things that people would do due to stress and anxiety. Because I see it with 12th house of Pisces over there. Okay. You may not understand what I'm talking about now, but I see it. Okay, you see that? As I was shuffling, what does that say? Part of your fortune, we're already talking about money, increase. And out of all these cards, that one came out. Because I'm already seeing the message in those three cards over there. Okay. Always come back to this reading if you feel like, okay, you're not going through this right now. You don't understand what I'm talking about because my readings are foresight. Yes? Okay. So, for some of you, okay, this may be, like I said, okay, either something is about to end or something is about to start to happen as a switcheroo. You already know which position you're in. So if you've been having a lot of money problems, struggles, anxiety, um, which a lot of us in this world have, things are about to change around. Okay. Because 8th and 12th, like I said, are ending houses. So now that it's ending for you, delays, procrastination, going through those troubles, all that overwhelming feeling of anxiety, trouble, and stress, things are about to increase and change. Now, it does say part of a fortune increase, but when your psychic knowledge tell you to do something, go with it, okay? Even if it's overwhelming, don't stress yourself. Don't put yourself in, any much more heartache. But listen to your intuition. Don't sit back and just think about it and trying to idolize about it. Get in that dreamy state, you know, because Neptune, which is associated with Pisces, can have you feeling very confused. And the more you get anxiety, overwhelmed, and confusing and racing thoughts, you may not put any effort towards something, and then you choose to try and make it more logical when it's time to use your instinct, intuition, and your psychic knowledge. Okay, because this can be a help from some type of organization that you can apply for. This can be asking help from family, friends, associates, your job, even to help or gain, for your resources. But let's go ahead and get the next card. See that? For anybody new here, uh, I do channel real information. What does that say? I just called out Neptune, sacrifice. So, like I was saying, something here will be needed to be sacrificed. I don't know if it's like hours, that you're going to have to sacrifice and lose, or switching up a whole new area of the type of work that you do. It can be looking for another daycare, using family or a friend as an alternative for daycare, um, to use for daycare because maybe the daycare is getting too expensive. Whatever it is for you, okay? Um, but the sacrifice is here. Now, again, I'm going to put the tarot on it, but I don't know if your sacrifices are going to increase or they will begin to decrease. hmm Oh, good. We got something. Whew. Okay. Whatever you're going through or whatever's happening for you right now or that will be transpiring, okay? Um, you may not see, know, or understand it, but it's part of your journey. It's part of your life path. It's is built into your journey of what's supposed to be happening for you, good or bad. Hey Shar, how are you? So glad you can make it. But whatever it is, it's part of your destiny. Okay? The things that we all as humans in this human experience, okay? Everything is not going to be good all the time. Now, especially as parents, for some of you, we know and understand what sacrifices is. Um, Let me get your next card so I can get these other cards out. That's two of them. Look at there. Second house, money. Might as well take the one up under it. And we got Venus, love. Like I was just indicating, right? Some of you, this sacrifice, this change in your life, the procrastination, the stagnation, the delays, the up and down in your money, um, love and relationship. A change is coming for you. Now, this can, again, in Vedic sidereal, Venus and let me check again. Venus and Venus is about to have a conjunction with Mars around February the 22nd. Make sure you write that down, take note of it, okay? Now, February the 13th, the sun will be in Aquarius. Again, I do Vedic, not Western astrology, okay? In the next couple of days, we're going to have a new moon in Capricorn. Now, Mars is in Capricorn, where Mercury is also, and the sun up until February the 15th. But Mars is going to stay in Capricorn up until about March the 15th. Okay, so up until March the 15th, this is going to be the time that you need to, as much as you can. I don't want to tell you to sacrifice your energy, your sleep, and all of that. But this is the time that you need to get up, get out, and put that work and effort, have that energy, while Mars, which is an active energy, an active planet, right? That inertia. You got to get up, get out, and work this money here. Now, the energy by Mars being in Capricorn is going to be very good. You may feel like, I'm going to be tired. I'm not going to have the strength to do this, to do that. But you're going to get the blessings here. Okay? Mars loved to be in Capricorn. Because Capricorn 10th house, or the energy of Capricorn, is a hard worker. You understand? The Capricorn energy, that's why they call them the goat. Make it happen. Make those sacrifices. Go after and utilize those dreams that you have been just in a dreamy state, idolizing, just thinking about, dreaming about. Now, with Mars being in Capricorn up until March the 14th, now is the time to secure this money, okay, to help build and change your finances. Some of you may have to sacrifice some possessions. I don't know if that's like a early spring cleaning. That can be from the inside of the house all the way out to the outside of the house. Get rid of old cars that you don't use that's just sitting there. Okay. Go ahead and start your spring cleaning early. Get rid of them clothes that you're not wearing. Go through them kids' clothes. Clean that stuff out. Go through your cupboards, okay, your kitchen cabinets, throw away all those, or go put it in a recycling. Get rid of those old plastic Tupperware things, them cups that you're not using no more. You only need about no more than 3 coffee cups, okay? Get rid of all that stuff. That sacrifice card don't have to be something outrageous. It can be, what is coming across to me is that the reason some of you, why this love is not coming in the way that you want, the type of secure, that emotionally type of love, relationship, partnership, marriage that some of you want, okay, that you have been, in a sense, sacrificing your own time, money, and energy and yourself to wait to have, is trying to align here. But a lot of you, your stuff is too crowded. That's what they're telling me. It's too crowded. The things that you're really not in love with, okay, I know, ladies, it's hard to part with some of those shoes and heels. Go through that stuff and downsize it. And I used to say this years ago on my channel. If the person that you were supposed to marry or start dating that will lead to marriage, if you were to go in your closet, where would this new person be able to put their clothes? There's no room for them to even put their clothes in the drawer, in the closet. If they needed to bring some of their things to your house, or you need to bring some of your things to their house, same thing with this person, okay? Even if this is the other person you're thinking about or haven't met yet as your future mate, they're also downsizing. They're also really working very hard right now on their own emotional security. They're working their finances, their values is changing. They're going through some type of huge sacrifice. Okay. And because they are doing this and is participating with the start of these actions, the same way I'm telling you, which is to be in the dream of what they want to be, which is marriage, great emotional security with a new person. Taking all of that idealization and fantasy and turn it into second house tours, a sense of reality. This person is also sacrificing. Okay. So it's telling you, don't have anxiety. Don't feel very overwhelmed. Right now, this is telling you to work with the energy. And I said this again the other day. When the energy is in to work on your money, your job, and career, So it's very easy for that increase of your fortune to come towards you effortlessly. Be in that energy. Don't try and work on love. This is why the love or Venus card is in reverse. When the energy is in Venus, okay, after you worked on your money, you stacked some money, you could put something in your savings, you did the sacrifice and everything like that, you let a sense of those losses go, and then the energy moves into time for love and dating and that sense of connectedness with another person, or going out meeting that energy in another person, then the flow of Venus will be there. You get me? Mm. Bottom of the deck is Virgo. See there? Again, where I told you that K2, which is the South Node, is in. South Node K2 is in Virgo up until May 29th, 2025. Now, for some of you, this can be all the way up until uh, K2 goes out of Venus. I mean, not Venus, Virgo. So, this can be your new sense of transformation. The start. I feel for a lot of you, it's already started. It probably started back in October, November, but you just didn't know it. Okay. You probably started going through little bits of here, little bits of there. The money was coming in, you was working with it and everything like that. It wasn't a huge flow, but then some hiccups started to happen. Okay. But you didn't put too much of an effort to solve that complication or that issue or that problem. It stayed in the Neptune energy. Will I have to sacrifice this or not? Well, I don't have to sacrifice it right now, so I'm going to put it on the back burner. For some of you, this also could be about a love relationship that you were supposed to cut off, that you were supposed to end. Okay? hmm Because if Venus, she been having a hard time for the past couple of months, probably ever since that she left Virgo, because she had to go through, um, I mean, she could have done all right in Virgo, but ever since like last year, when she was in Cancer, she had to go through Leo, because Leo fifth house is like a dating house, right? She can try and connect in Leo fifth house, but it's more of, I just want to have fun type of energy. I'm not trying to be in love, Venus. Then she had to go through Virgo. If your relationship didn't really work, or the other person didn't put the effort in when Venus was in Virgo, then no. Okay, because what happened was Venus had to then go to what next? Scorpio. So that's over here. So that's when the issues and everything like that started. Okay, she didn't do very well, don't do very well in Scorpio. Then some of you, the person may have tried to call back or try and see you, or some type of window of opportunity started kind of opening up, okay, for you to have faith again when Venus got into Sagittarius, because Sagittarius ninth house is a spiritual house, okay? But then I feel it was more of you doing this sense of analyzation. um, what do I want? A self type of hermiting or hermit card. Okay, going within, analyzing, uh, reflection. Rethinking um, about what you want. Right. So now that Venus left Sagittarius and is in Capricorn right now, or is she still in Sagittarius? I'm not quite sure. I have to check. She still may be in Sagittarius, or she may uh yeah, she may be going to Capricorn by February the 22nd. Okay, so this is why she's in reverse right here. So again, like I told you earlier, okay, about working on your health, your diet, your supplements, um, analyzing your money right now, where you want to work, do you want to start up your own business? Use that energy of Mars in Capricorn up until March the 14th. Don't worry about, and I know it's hard to say, don't worry about a connection right now because Venus is about to be, like I said, in another kind of little battle with Mars in the same house in Capricorn. Now, Capricorn will try and work with the energy of Venus, but that Mars energy again, Mars can be like a bully, and Venus don't like being bullied. Okay, she's about connection. She's about, opportunity. She's only about love. So you don't want to stress the energy of trying to get something that's not there. Okay. The more you do what you're supposed to do, the more okay, thank you. The more of your increase of your fortune, what's part of your particular destiny, what's aligned in your particular journey, will be better in the long run. For some of you, I hate to tell you, it may not be with the person that you want, but it's going to open up for your destiny of who and when and what it's supposed to be. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I know that may not be what you wanted to hear tonight, but trust me, if you're following what the energy is and where the planets is and what house, you get the fortune out of it. Okay. If Venus is in your first house, that means you love and take care and pay attention to yourself. You don't go running off trying to chase nobody and make them take your love when Venus is in your first house, which is you yourself. And I always say you, yourself, and I, right? Aries' first house is you, your soul, your spirit, your needs, your wants. Okay. When Venus would be like in 12th house of Pisces, it will be more like an idealization of a relationship. It may not even be a real relationship because it's more of a fantasy. You see it with fantasy eyes, rose colored glasses. You understand what I mean? So when y'all listening to me and I'm telling you the energy, work with it. But some of you want to be rebellious, okay? And overanalyze a situation that don't need overanalyzing. And by doing that, that's what causes this trouble and anxiety. Because it's telling you there will not be love right now. Not until Venus can get off from around Mars. Now, she can work with Mercury because the health of the communication, the exchange of words, of opening up, right? Telling each other their feelings and emotions about what they want in a relationship. She can probably work with Mercury, but with Mars, two masculine energies, Mercury and Mars, and Venus is trying to fight for love, but Mars is the energy I just want to fight. It's a conjunction. Listen to what mommy tell you now. Okay. These cards over here, I'm going to put down for your other person. It don't have to be somebody you already been with. This can still be, I see the Three of Cups, Two of Wands. Yeah, wait on. When it's time to make that decision, okay, about this person from the ex, that's an ex, it will come to you. It will come to you in your, where's the card? And there go the moon. Oh, no. It will come to you in your psychic knowledge. Just trust that it will. Okay. Right now, it's time for you to be more in this to the ultimate experience in spirituality. Okay. Now, like I said, February the 9th is going to be a new moon, and they're going to moon right there. So you're going to, and look, there go Leo fifth house. Everything that I said and called out is already lined up. Now, the full moon in Leo is not until February the 24th. So you see how all these cards are lined up right behind each other? You need to wait till after February the 24th. You see that? That's why I'm telling you this. Y'all seen me shuffle and put the deck down, but I already told you about Leo fifth house. I already in the beginning told you about Neptune energy. I already told you that Pisces and Scorpio are both ending houses. So if you don't want something to end, don't press the issue right now. Work on the things, second house of Taurus, which is your money, your finances. Analyze how you really see this person. Analyze yourself, how you see yourself, what you want to do, where you want to be, where you want to move to, where you want to work. How are you going to gain more resources? Because a lot of things in this world is changing right now. And to be honest, the last thing that you need to worry about is a love relationship. It's telling you to get some money and stack some money. This also can be the change of how money is going to be handled in this world with the second house coming out. The change of the dollar or the American money, it looks like it's about to change. So you may need to also, for some of you, figure out how you're going to deal with this digital currency that I see right here. Because something is about to come to an end, and I think it's going to be the how money is exchanged. It's about to be sacrificed. A new destiny is opening up, or our destiny is changing. Okay, and you really need to analyze and pay attention to what you're, not everything that you're hearing on the news, but you need to dig a little bit deeper and do some more research. I just don't see love and relationships, job and career. I be seeing a lot of different stuff in these cards, but I don't want to scare people. You understand? And I have to be careful what I'm saying, because sometimes YouTube will shut my channel down just by saying the truth. But just listen to what I be saying and analyze it. Use your psychic knowledge of what I be saying. Okay. Queen of Wands, that Leo energy, not until after February the 24th. Okay. Will you be ready to be more of this energy here? Whether you're divine feminine or masculine. Because right now, you're less confident. You're very anxiety ridden. You're overwhelmed. You're really worried about your money. You're really worried about your destiny right now. It can start to affect or have been affecting your health. Some of you need to have this co-payment for this doctor visit. Some of you, your health care uh, coverage is about to change. The Fool card, Pisces energy again. What did I tell you about a reset? You're about to go through this major change. You're about to have a reset. How you used to look at things, how you used to be, you're analyzing yourself right now. A lot of you are just, I don't want to say depressed, but you're just really thinking about a lot of different things. How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? What I'm going to do if I break up, separate, or divorce. Um, I'm ready to move, but where am I going to have the money? Am I going to have enough money? It's some things that you're realizing that you may have to sacrifice and get rid of to in order to save money. Don't say I ain't tell you. You're going to realize after a couple of days, after a couple of weeks, especially by going into March, what I'm saying. Okay. But in the long run, far as your destiny, whether you see it or not, it's going to help increase your power. It's going to actually change your whole overall look at your resources, what you want to keep, what you don't want to keep. And it's going to change you here. So this is why the Queen of Wands is in reverse. You're just not feeling very confident. You're very sluggish right now. Can be due to your diet. That's why you're thinking about exercise, or start back, or start it up in the beginning, right? Sacrifice can be those different things that you've been eating, far as snacking on, okay? Because you're going to start really wanting to change your frequency and your vibration. So you can get back looking, feeling exotic, confident, eager, energetic, on the move, okay? Um, Not back to your original self. This is not trying to take you back to your original self. It's trying to change the overall you. You're coming out of this phase. Yes, the Queen of Wands is part of the Empress, but it needs to be a different type of Queen of Wands. Okay. Like I said, falling up under Neptune sacrifice. You see how the person here only has a knapsack on the back and is holding a white rose. The white rose, if you look at Venus here, is about a sense of freeing connectedness with source, okay? Connected to the universe, uh, earth, however you want to say it. Also, traveling light, okay? So you need to make this mental choice, like I said, which is this analyzation. Because the blindfold will start to come off. You're going to start making better mental choices about what you're putting in your body, what you need to put in your body, how you make your money. A lot of you are really wanting to come out of that type of 9 to 5 type of job scenario. You're really wanting to find something or your skill set that you love to do. And you're just really trying to think of a way where you can be more free. Now, again, with the Fool card here, you're having a reset. So if you're separating and divorcing, go with the flow. I don't know you. I don't know your person. It's not even about that. It's about your destiny. Something here that you may not have really seen or don't want to see has been really holding you back. So that can be something that you're spending a lot of money on. Um, Unfortunately, with housing, homes and apartments are outrageously priced, right? But if you need to downsize to help you save money, then do it. Do you really have to have that luxury ass type of apartment or whatever the case may be where you can get something smaller? Because you have to think of your destiny. If you're in a 3,000, almost 3,000 priced apartment right now, later on down the line, how much you think is going to be then in the next 3 to 5 years? If you're paying 2,500, 2,700 now for some of you, how much you think is going to be in the next 3 to 4 years? Sacrifice. Some of you, it will register to you when I'm speaking. Okay? Some of you may need to sacrifice this relationship now in order to be the Fool card free. So you can be more expressive, more happy, you know, getting to a better you. Some of you ain't had no haircut. You ain't probably washed your hair. You ain't did your hair. It's pulled back in a ponytail. You walking around in like jogging pants. You haven't like spruced yourself up. You just going through a lot of sacrifices. Some of you may have been sacrificing by not getting your nails done, saving that money, okay, towards second house, putting back some of those things when you're shopping that you really like and love to sacrifice and hold on to that money. hmm You're on the right path, okay? What's that, Tower? Y'all gonna listen to me one day. You're gonna listen to me one day. hmm The Tower is Aries and Scorpio energy. We have Scorpio over here, right? This Tower is this major change. For some of you, it may be a life or death issue. That's going to be totally different for everybody. And for some of you with this blindfold on, you may not even see it coming. Okay? So it can be, putting bail up for somebody to help them get out, right? The food card to set them free. Um, but a tower is here. Let me put something on it before I put out your next two cards. Now, the tower also can be, like I always tell you, it don't necessarily have to be bad, but it can be a huge spiritual awakening. It also can be a sudden breakup. It can be a sudden coming together. It can be somebody suddenly moving or getting put out because they don't have the money or rent. Okay. And you may not be able to get all of your things out of the house because of some type of court eviction. This also can be, unfortunately, a home fire. Okay. Um, and for some of you, you didn't have insurance because it was just a sacrifice. You didn't get rental or home insurance or something like that. And just the way your money was flowing and the sacrifice, you're going to lose, you know, most of your belongings. Now, for some people, like I said, this can be a sudden breakup coming together. All of a sudden, you're in a relationship and you don't know, like, how did this happen? The Tower card also can be a choice that some of you will be making. The Fool card here to be free nilly. Okay, make sure you're using protection. Uh, First time intimate, second time intimate with this person here. Okay. Now, again, if this is not you, somebody here has been analyzing how much they care, like you, or want to be in this relationship with you. They're still sitting on the bench as the Two of Swords. They haven't made a decision. Um, this person can be having this huge spiritual awakening that they're ready to sacrifice and get rid of everybody for you and become the Fool card, have a reset. They want this reset in their life. They're realizing their destiny and how now is the time to change this about their self and walk a different destined path. Okay. And they don't want to deal with all these Queen of Wands or King of Wands people anymore. Going out, having a good time, one night stands, dating several different people. They don't want to do that anymore. That also can be you. Now, what's clarifying the Tower is a good sign or omen. Yeah. So the Tower is coming in, releasing all this baggage. Like I said, cleaning your home up and out. Okay, that also includes the outside. Releasing all these burdens. Uh, you're not cursed. It's just the sense of overwhelming of K2 and Rahu now being in some of you, your zodiac sign, or whatever house that they're placed in your personal chart. So Rahu and K2 can be placed in your personal chart in 5th house of Leo, 12th house of Pisces, 6th house of Virgo, 8th house of Scorpio, fifth house of Leo, second house of Taurus, or seventh house of Venus or Libra. That's why you got to know your chart. Or first house of Aries. Now, Rahu was in Aries, but it moved to Pisces in November. Okay, so guilt, shame, and regret. So, like I said, if some of you don't finally, Two of Swords, make this decision, it's going to alter your destiny. Because you already been having intuitive nudges, insight, to quit a relationship, or you've been analyzing, do I like this person? Do I want to be in a relationship with this person? Also can be vice versa, that this person is analyzing this with you. Give me the last card. Then I'm going to put this deck out for the person you're thinking about, and we'll be finished. Scorpio again. So everything I'm telling you is right on point. You see how everything is piggybacking. 8th house of Scorpio, death card. Pisces here, Pisces up there. Virgo, I analyze. K2 right here, south node. Three of Wands. Some of you will be relocating. You're already thinking about moving, or you will be forced to move. Now, you may not see it very good at this time, especially if you're one of some of those people that are being found out, that companies or government assistant programs and things like that has been, in a sense, taking money from you or not doing the right thing by you. With this second house of Taurus here, some of you will make a choice to do some type of lawsuit here. So this is why you will be waiting on some type of money to coming in. All right, so let me pull this back. The second row is going to be the person that you're thinking about, even if you don't know them. Because the Fool card, you could be traveling in the near future and you will meet this person. You will get a good sign, a good omen that you were supposed to, or this happened out of nowhere. Some of you also will start to see a lot of black crows or birds. Oh, let me see. But some of you will just have a huge spiritual awakening that it's just time for me to release this baggage. It's tying up my money. It's taking too much money. This relationship, it's time for me to end it. Because you're being led spiritually to be more optimistic about your future, with or without this person. Okay. All right. So the second row is going to be a person you already know, the new person coming in you have not met yet, or maybe somebody you were dating but it didn't go anywhere. Okay. Because this person could have just ghosted you. The Fool card. The Strength card again. Well, Leo on top of Leo. The Queen of Wands for me is Leo energy. Okay. Now, this second row that I'm putting out, I'm putting it out for the person that you do not know or whatever. Okay? The other person, not you. Because some of you may just stop something. You may just sacrifice something. I don't know what it is, but you're going to feel an omen about it, that it is the right thing. And you will eventually feel more optimistic about what's better and that can come in for your future. You see the ships back there, and you're standing here. Like whatever this is behind you, you did that already. Okay? You you've been there, done that. You already started something or thinking about something, but your hand is on a wand by itself. So, in other words, you're about to start a new adventure. You're about to start some type of new program, skill, job, relationship. You're about to take action and looking. The omen is that you're supposed to be optimistic about this new thing that you're about to begin, but you don't see it, two of swords. You're letting the stress, anxiety, and the sense of being overwhelmed keep you sitting on this bench. So the tower is going to come in and do it for you. Okay? You've been sitting on it too long. Can be also a yes or no answer that you're waiting on, or you need to give somebody, or somebody is about to give it to you. Strength card. Somebody is lacking the courage to turn this into a relationship, or to leave some type of foundation. Can be a spouse, co-parenting. Somebody can be living with their baby mama, baby daddy, whatever the case may be. Um, this is also your person that is gathering the strength, and they're going to have it by the full moon in Leo, like I already told you, right? By February the 24th. Because this build up in Mars in Capricorn is going to give them the same energy that is giving you. So they may be the one also that makes a choice to depart, to leave your relationship, or to suddenly come back. Now, if you haven't met this person, this is what this bottom row is doing in their life as a sacrifice, okay, to be able to come towards you. Another Leo card. Some of you can be an Aquarius or Leo. Like I said, I got Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, success, victory, Six of Wands. This person, whoever they will be or is, they see a lot of victory in being in this relationship. It also can be the way that you're going to make this person feel, or how they feel towards you already, especially if this is somebody that you started dating but it didn't go anywhere. Now, you may not want to hear this, but if somebody's trying to come back to your life from the past, not everybody, but if it wasn't successful before, how do you feel that it's going to be successful now? Tower moment, okay? Because you're going to do some serious analyzation if this is a person from the past, because they're coming in as a Six of Wands. They're coming in still with people admiring them. And I'm not talking about the good way. They're going to be still having some people chasing after them. So if you want to deal with this or get back involved with this, try and stay optimistic about the future. You already see the last card that's going to take place. It's not going to work. Now, if this is a new person or somebody that you recently met that turned you on, or you were very attracted to them, you're really analyzing this person, they can already be very successful. They already could have some people chasing after them. But I feel that this person don't want those situations and those people anymore. Okay? They rather thrive toward being more financially successful. So this person can be like an entrepreneurial, they can be an influencer, they can do or have a nice decent paying job. They also are very frisky. Page of Wands, they can be a Sagittarius. See there? Eight of Pentacles. Hard worker. Queen of Cups. So this person has a very much, they're very much connected to their emotions. And this is a new person where they put a little bit of effort in, but they didn't work on it all the way. It can be because of business, whatever that they do. They can be a highlighted person in their neighborhood. They can be community connected. They can be very successful on their job or been on their job a very long time. So they have a lot of, um, things that escalate for them. They do a lot of things for their mom, okay, which is very good because you want a masculine energy that's still very connected to their mother. Because the way that they treat their mom or how they feel about their mom is how they're going to treat you and respect you. So we have the child, new beginnings. Remember, I just told you about becoming brand new, spontaneous, very tender. This is why this Queen of Cups is coming out. This person is very childlike, and I don't mean childish. Okay, them two different things. This person like to kid around. They're gonna laugh a lot. They're very serious when it comes to their work or going to work, making money. They're concentrating on something right now. It can be a project, some type of endeavor, something that they love to do, something that's very close to their heart. So they're about to begin or revamp something that they worked on before and built up, but they're about to begin some type of new project too. Can also be looking for the love of their life or trying to fix the issues with you, especially if this is a new person. Okay. I feel that this type of love that they wanting to experience or experience with you, with this Venus coming here, it's going to be their inexperience in it. Because they may have a child's father, a baby mama. But I feel that the type of love, that this is this destined love, which you have to be the food card and be, your heart has to be light as a feather, right? You can't be very hesitant with this new connection. Because you may not really desire it. You may not be very confident because it's going to be a new experience for you. Just because you have a child with somebody and have been in previous relationships, don't make them the one. You get what I'm saying? That don't make them the one. The one that will be what you're really doing your spiritual um, rebirth for. Not only for yourself and source, but for your destiny, right? The reading is telling you you have to be ready. And you may, for some of you, have to sacrifice something. So that could be friends, family. It can be those people that's all in your DM that don't really want nothing with you. Okay. They don't want nothing with you, really. The text messages that you're getting, people still trying to connect with you, but they don't want a real serious relationship and or marriage. Please, hey, study for UPS, whatever. Um, you may have to sacrifice all that and get rid of those people. But somebody here does want to work on a love connection, or they're working on expressing their love, feelings, and emotions. Now, they may be a little off as the page, okay, by some of the weirdo things that they're saying. And you like, okay, hold up. What did you say? And they kind of like trying to find the right words, trying to find the right expressions, because this person may not have really been in love like this before. So this is going to be a new experience. They're going to ace it. They know they can be very successful at this. They know they also can be your support. You can be their support. But right now, it's kind of like it's a big thing for them to come from this child to become this lion, which is gaining the courage, the strength, the tenacity, the willpower. But they know and understand once they do, it's like they're going to be brand new. They're going to feel grounded, earthly, um, stable, loving, a sense of finance, great resource, very resourceful, right? Personal power, accolades, can be very successful at winning and obtaining awards, whether it's in business, whether it's in the community, whether it's from companies, whatever it is, they can be very successful. Now, this person is going to be very handsome too, very beautiful, same sex, whatever you like, I love it. Okay. But like I said, this person can be also very creative, very spontaneous with this Page of Wands. They may wake up one day and say, I'm finna start another business. Okay, so you said, ma'am, please tell me about my dream competitive exam. What is that? So you're having a dream competitive, but that's y'all reading, okay? I'm just gonna throw out this card for the person that's in the chat. It's an exam. Okay. I haven't never seen you here before, so um, you go to a SBU. This person, lastly, this bottom row, whoever this is, too, if they're getting ready to switch jobs, it's going to be some type of new position or skill set. Okay. So it can be that they're going to utilize this energy right now with Mars being in Capricorn. And that's what you need to be doing too. Okay. Um, and this is also going to help them to build this money. All right. So, study for the exam. I didn't really catch your name, but you're very emotional about this exam coming up. It says tears of joy, tears of happiness. Let's see. You're very motivated. You got a lot of Sag, Cancer, Pisces in your chart, whether you know it or not. Um, this is a very good time actually to be taking an exam with Mars in Capricorn, because you're very hyped up about this, but at the same time you're feeling very overwhelmed. You're ready to get it done and over with, because I feel that you know you're gonna ace it because you're motivated. You got the drive and the desire for it. Okay. So what your omen is, it's telling you that you need to clear your vision. Don't see yourself passing it. Don't see yourself um, failing it. Okay. Whatever your perspective have been of why you went into this particular genre or type of class, job, or career, the standpoint, think back on the perspective from your past. See yourself and only be in the present moment. Don't think about when you first started school, when you first started taking class, sitting down, working on the projects, working on test questions, all of that, right? Don't even see yourself in that. and definitely don't see yourself in the future. It's telling you to be in the present moment right now, because this is going to be, or is, a huge challenge for you. Um, but you need to clear your vision. So this is the scythe, which is another cutting off, releasing card. Okay. So something unexpected. You're going to be liberated. Let me get these other cards. Hold on. It's kind of telling me that you're going to be very shocked and surprised. Okay. Um, I feel that you're going to pass it, but you're going to have to clear your vision because you're so motivated, but you're ready, more motivated to get it done and over with, but you need to be in the present moment. Yeah, you're so exhausted. You see that, how it came out? You're so exhausted because you're the stallion right now. You so motivated. You got a lot of energy and desire. You got a lot of drive force. But I want you to also be very careful with all of this energy built up. Um, I don't know if you got Mars in your first house. You got Mars in your first or eighth or 12th. And that can be very dangerous because you need to be very careful. I don't know if you drive or whatever the case may be, but you may be so exhausted and tired by staying up, all of this energy that's running through you. You may have an accident. So it could be an accident in the home or it could be in a vehicle. But you need to calm yourself down. Try and get some rest if you can, because that will help to clear your vision. That can be from cutting your hand with the scissors. You're trying to cut a vegetable or a piece of fruit and you cut your finger, uh, falling down the stairs, whatever the case may be, and also car accidents, because you have a lot of adrenaline right now. So that tells me that Mars is in your first, eighth, or 12th, and you need to be very careful. Okay. So change in reverse. Are they going to postpone this test? You're gonna complete it. You're gonna pass it. You got the tower here. Also, what's already out. But this is gonna be a huge that you can finally get this done and release it and get it completed. Um, but just like I said, forewarning, you need to be very careful with all of this energy and exhaustion. Um, because I do see you may even surprise yourself that you pass it, but I don't like this energy of an accident. Something is coming to an end, but because of all your adrenaline and you're so exhausted, you need to be very careful. Because with this change in reverse, you can have a reset, something that makes you start all over again. So you need to get some rest and clear your mind. Eight of Cups. More emotions. You're so emotionally unsatisfied that you're ready to walk away. Or did you feel that you wanted to not take the test? That's what it's telling me. You really want to stop it and don't even do it based on um if you're not going to pass it or not. But you've been walking away from something that has been emotionally unsatisfying to you. You got another tower. Yeah, so you got the high priestess and the temperance. You need to calm your feelings and emotions down. You're very revved up, but whatever your intuition is telling you, that's your answer. I see it completed, but your intuitive sense, you need to listen to your psychic knowledge. You need to listen to your intuition. Whatever your intuition is already telling you, that's the completion. But you letting your feelings and emotions and exhaustion take over this situation, which is your fate. And by doing that, you're changing everything that's supposed to be going good to bad. You're trying to stop your own feelings and emotions where that you need to go with the flow. Page of Wands. Yeah, Page of Wands, the Moon, and Knight of Cups. Four of Cups. I feel that if you don't change the way that you are feeling right now in your feelings and emotions, not listening to your intuition, you're going to reverse yourself not passing this. And then you're going to be emotionally done with it, and you're going to walk away, and you probably going to just go into something else totally. Okay. I don't know if you're talking to your mom about this and she's trying to pacify you. Can be like a mom, a sister, a aunt. But she's telling you also to meditate, to do yoga, do some mild exercises. It don't matter when it is. Mm-hmm. So, but I kind of feel that this test or exam may have a change of date or get canceled in some type of way. Okay. And if it does, or when it does, you're going to be unemotionally happy about it and you may just stop it. You may just release it or cut it off because you don't want to keep tiring yourself out. Emotions keep revving up and down. You're ready to break free. You're ready to run away and walk away from it anyway. I see that. But in the other sense, you want to complete it. You want to get it done. So listen to what your intuition is telling you. If you need a longer and deeper read, you can always book a reading with me. My information is all over my page. Okay. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time.